The two cars behind me are only 8 years apart, but in car tech terms, that's like 3 decades. Now, the Tacoma came with some nice amenities. It had steering wheel controls, Bluetooth, a microphone for hands-free calling. You could also plug in your phone with USB. There was an aux-in jack. The sound quality, though, was just okay, so I upgraded to a nice CarPlay radio, and that boosted things quite a bit. Now, the Audi, on the other hand, came with a Bose premium audio system. I don't think it was one of their best, but it did sound pretty decent. The head unit, though, was archaic. It did FM and CD, and frankly, I'm done carrying around a CD wallet. No playing Spotify for me in this rig. So when it came time to upgrade the audio, Pioneer had some very specific suggestions. They suggested I upgrade the speakers in the Tacoma to match up with the new CarPlay deck that I had installed, and something entirely different for the Audi, a brand new single DIN pop-out display for CarPlay and Android Auto, along with a brand new series of speakers from the company, the D series. We're going to dig into each of these upgrades and find out if they were significant enough to warrant the cost of installation. After Pioneer installed its top-of-the-line CarPlay and Android Auto receiver in this 2013 Tacoma, everything got better. The driving experience was way more fun. I love using Apple CarPlay. The audio experience, though, honestly, I was kind of expecting a little bit more. And once Pioneer caught wind of that, they said, well, Caleb, the speakers in your truck suck. And I said, really? How bad could they be? They kind of chuckled on the other end and they said they're pretty bad. In fact, we'll send you our basic model of car speaker and replace the speakers in your truck, throw an amp in there, and we guarantee you'll be blown away. They were right. I wish I could show you the speakers that came out from behind these door panels, but they're at the dump now because that's where they belong. Seriously, these things were garbage. I've never seen anything like them. The 6.5-inch coax speakers in the back, the 6x9s up front, even the 1-inch tweeter, they were like mere ounces, paper thin. The magnets weren't even magnets. I don't even know how you call them speakers. They were that bad. So Pioneer sent replacement 6.5 coaxials for the backs, 6x9s and 1-inchers for the front, and to back it all up, they also sent a 5-channel 2,000-watt digital amplifier. They also sent a shallow mount 10-inch subwoofer, which I wasn't expecting, by the way, and the installer built this super shallow box so it all fits behind the back seat. Now that may sound like an expensive upgrade, I mean, especially when I'm throwing around figures like 2,000 watts, but that digital amplifier comes in under $300, and in fact, the entire system comes in at around $800. Was it worth the upgrade? Absolutely. Right off the bat, I got way better bass, even without the subwoofer. Mid-range was cleaner, treble was clearer, and I got really great stereo effects. Huge upgrade over what I had before, and that's from the mid-level speaker system developed a year ago by Pioneer. But more recently, they announced a new D-Series and Z-Series speaker system designed to compete with the best car audio components out there, along with a single DIN deck that promised full screen, touchscreen, CarPlay and Android Auto for older classic cars, sports cars, and roadsters like my midlife crisis mobile right here. Pioneer's 3300NEX was the first pop-out touchscreen to offer CarPlay and Android Auto for smaller cars that can't fit those big double-DIN decks. With it come all the advantages of CarPlay and Android Auto. I can access maps, I can dictate and receive messages, I can also play music from a number of different streaming services or podcasts or Audible stories if I like. What it doesn't offer is HD radio, which I was a little bit surprised by, but hey, they brought it in at a really affordable price point. And as a bonus, it supports a backup camera. The door speakers, which were originally produced by Bose, were actually not all that bad. It was the head unit that was a little lackluster, but the D-Series replacement speakers sound incredible. The level of detail is something I would expect from a hi-fi stereo system at home, and the subwoofer adds just the right amount of punch. Now, the D-Series is actually meant to be a little bit more zippy and active than the Z-Series, which is meant to be more refined and flat like an audiophile speaker, but I'm still getting that audiophile grade sound out of my car. And because they are zippy, I can put down the top and all that air noise surrounding me doesn't drown out that high-end sound. All told, this system is actually less expensive than the one that was put into the 2013 Tacoma, but it sounds many levels better than that one. And that's a testament to Pioneer leveraging its research to create an affordable speaker system that punches well above its weight. If you're thinking about a car audio upgrade, I highly recommend the D series. And if you want to upgrade your classic car, your sports car, or your roadster, there's no better way to go, in my opinion, than the 3300 NEX.